All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are now in the losers bracket final, best of 5, ELSR versus RESIN. Let's take a look at this. This is Northern Waters. ELSR in green, bringing with them a Kleber, that's Quincy. Changed up.
Changed his
I think
build.
it was him that, yeah, going with Dazzle now.
Yep.
And then behind him is Ayase in a Kleber, not specking in a. Wait.
He's got
Ayase's
IFHE.
now taking IFHE. Yeah,
Yep.
okay. Minotaur behind them is Radar. That's Okura. And backed up by a Vermont, that's Apex Caesar, in a sniper scope with the unique or the special DCP upgrade module in slot 1. I really like seeing that on American battleships.
Same.
Heading towards the CCAP is the Sky Cancer's Marceau. Full speed boosting to get there as quickly as possible. Of course, there's a Marceau on the enemy team, so that could be fun.
That'll be entertaining.
We got Professor Luger in the Harugumo, that's 420 Blaze It All build. Inori Yozuri's Minotaur, that's a Manitar, yep. And then we have a Burgon, that's 8952's Burgon there. And then finally, a Moskva that hasn't really moved yet.
He's taking his time, I think, because of his detection radius, Saf.
Yeah, and that is a unique upgrade, and I like that because it gives him the flexibility of going one side or the other of this big island. What do we have to the south, Mr. Raptor?
All right, RESIN, let's start off here over on the right flank. We're going to see some early action. Excuse me, the RESIN right flank here on the east. That's Triarch's Marceau, Zumi, already here over to the cap, knowing that there's an ELSR ship in front of him, suspecting it has to be one of those French, well, it has to be one of the French destroyers. Eagle Lance's Harugumo moving up with a smoke here on the bottom end of the cap very aggressively as $1.99 for Guac pops his radar and his Minotaur, flexing his Manitar muscles here. RESIN ready to counter this early move over here at sea. They saw what happened to No Cap. They are not going to let it happen to them as they surrender A, but definitely don't surrender C.
Yep.
Backing them up
for most of these games, Marseille and Des Moines band.
Yep. Backing them up here is Wolfman's Ohio in a pretty typical build there, running all the American plotting room shenanigans that we're used to seeing. A little bit of survivability. So those four ships marking the right flank. On the left flank, we have Big Boy's Wusta hidden in smoke from Fryce's Harugumo in the traditional smoke build that we've been seeing. Fryce down to half HP already. Not sure if he got lit on the surface or took a torpedo from one of the Klebers there. Behind them, Mad Dog's Vampire Deuce in the crawling smoke. Elgar's Moskva in that smoke. That's an interesting pair. We've not seen a team do something like this. This is going to be fun to watch. Fun to watch. Again, backing them up, the other Ohio on the team, that is Peyton in a nearly identical build to his mirror on the other side of the map. Both teams, Zaf, both teams ignoring the Bravo cap this game.
So I'd like to highlight something very important. Go to the 10 line quickly. 9. Oh, Eagle Lance barely dodging torpedoes. Yeah. So Luger used his reload booster right away. Yes, more coming in.
He's not going to dodge these. Oh, they don't have the range.
But Luger used his reload booster immediately, and I love that with the Gumo. That's a great way to trap out people, especially in random and ranked battles in this game too. On the Japanese destroyer line, the gunboat one. Also, take a look at Big Boy's build again. He's got range module instead of the unique upgrade. I really like range Wusta. You know that.
I like range Wusta. I feel like maybe range Wusta in this position is suboptimal, but I think the fact that he has that module gives him options and flexibility for later in the game.
Agreed.
The catch side of Quincy's Kleber way over on the 1 line. That's the Moskva radar sticking in the smoke from Mad Dog. Look at what they're doing. Zach, this is genius. They're
bringing him up to that safe island.
They're using the Vampire Deuce's crawling smoke to get this radar cruiser up to this island almost completely. Now, it's going to run out. He's about to wander into Okura's radar. So
yeah, he's already on radar, yeah.
Yeah, but still, well, the Vampire is it took the Moskva a little longer.
Other side of the map, and Professor Luger took a torpedo from Eagle Lance's Harugumo. And Mad Dog just got whacked.
Oh, wow.
Again.
Wow,
and Elgar too.
Elgar just took a face full of something.
Looked like torpedoes.
I think it was torpedoes, but he had his hydro up, Saf.
Both of them did. Oops.
Maybe they felt like the torpedoes were the lesser of two evils. I don't know.
Well, you got Vermont shells coming in, so yeah, they probably felt like they had to turn to dodge all that hate.
Phrysis Arugamo now stepping onto A, going to try and wrest control of that cap away from ELSR, who's used it to work out to about a 130-point lead here with 6 minutes gone. The C cap going nowhere as they've now moved Ayase's Kleber into B. ELSR realizing there's nothing there to stop them. So just like we saw them do earlier, they're going to lose control of A and gain control of B.
And you can see they've rotated that Azumi's Moskva onto the seaside of that island so that he can be useful for helping maintain C. Sky Cancer now lit on radar.
Yep. Minnow radar picking him up, driving him off the cap. Triarch now lit on the surface. I think he got caught firing his guns. So he's going to take some more punishment.
Oh, yeah.
Down to about half HP as he finally goes dark. $1.99 dumping out the conga line torpedoes for where they expect to see Sky Cancer try to contest C. I almost feel like, Zath, he would have been better served. He launched them all in one big wave. I feel like he might have been better served to launch a couple and then put a gap. And then a couple and then put in a gap, right? To just sort of, if you stagger them enough, maybe you kind of drive them off. And he's getting blind resets now on Sky Cancer.
Yeah, I was looking at that too, and I find that interesting. So I think what he's trying to do is he's trying to encourage Sky Cancer to back up, right? Because there's only, see, there it is.
Well,
there's only one way to keep getting the cap.
It is working. Sky Cancer either maybe sensing those torpedoes. Now he can probably see them now for sure.
And now he's like, yeah, okay.
Now he's like, okay, yeah, let's move ahead just a little bit. Is now $1.99 fishing in that smoke, but I think they're going to get this cap, Zath.
$1.99 just gets smacked.
Yep, he's having to pull way back off now. Inori's Minotaur taking a very aggressive position down the 10 line without smoke, just over there doing his thing.
That's the Minotaur way.
Yes, it is. All right, so there we go. ELSR grabs B and manages to snag and steal C away, realizing that their route back into A is too difficult with the Moskva in this position.
Yeah, I like the aggression there. They know that $1.99 is low. The problem is 8952's Burgon was going right behind an island at that moment, so a little bit of mistiming there, I think, allows $1.99 to retreat into safety.
Well, Resin reforming and wheeling here towards the middle, looking like they're going to try and make their own play for the B cap. Big Boys Woosta, Phrysis Rugamo in here.
This feels oddly familiar, Raptor.
Doesn't it? Yeah. Getting a lot of pain downrange on Apex's Vermont, but I mean, he's still pretty healthy back there, just now ticking through his first heal, so he'll be able to weather that for quite a while. ELSR growing their lead, 140 points and ticking up here.
Well, and take a look at the one line. Mad Dog caught out on Minotaur radar. Quincy joining in on the fun with his reload booster going.
If they can kill Mad Dog, Zath, I have a feeling that they're in a really good position to take Quincy and rush Elgar and get him off the board.
And of course, the Mad Dog's Vamp Deuce, it's got the crawling smoke, so it's got that fun little gimmick, but it pays for that in a sense. It does not have
no heal. Mad Dog, is he even going to survive this radar? I don't think he's going to survive this radar, Zath. This Minotaur radar is so long. So long. Nope, he's not going to survive it. And so now...
Huge kill for ELSR.
Huge kill for ELSR. Pushes their lead out even further. And I think more critically, it leaves Elgar a little vulnerable should they decide they need to make a play there. Now, right now, there's no need, right? They have a huge lead. Their lead is growing. But maybe they, long term, the possibility exists.
Yeah, that's true. On the other side of the map, Inori is now radared in the Minotaur. Remember, he kind of did a diving push to try to keep $1.99 lit.
Yep.
And now there's all kinds of hate coming in for him.
Most of it sort of trickling in, though.
Yep.
No really, really big catastrophic salvos from the Ohio. We saw the Ohio shells going in a moment ago from Wolfman, but None of them really landing significantly.
I'm looking at $1.99. Eagle Lance popping the smoke, trying to get in front of $1.99. That's not working, and Inori just pops his radar anyways.
Ohio's bow turrets go in. Again, not for really anything, is now Frice finally into B. Almost exactly a 300-point lead for ELSR here as we're over the halfway mark of the game. Frice gonna grab B and be able to see if they can defend it now as Triarch steps into C. That's going to bring Sky Cancer back, I'm betting. ELSR can't afford to let them control all of these caps. Situation at A is starting to has definitely shifted against RESIN with the loss of the Vampire Deuce on the one line. Elgar has backed way off.
I like that play for Elgar.
I do too. It gives him the basically I won't say it removes the Kleber torpedo rush, but it makes it much more difficult to execute.
Look at the Wooster. That's Big Boy 69. Look at the Haragumo. Both heading back to receive. They're going to trap these guys north of this island. They're going to just farm them out.
You think so? Certainly a possibility. The Marceau of Triarch not able to convert the C cap, so the lead continues to shrink. RESIN with a cap advantage for the moment here. Still plenty of time on the clock.
Speaking of farming out, take a look at Peyton under 20K, burning still.
Yeah,
another 30 seconds.
Yeah, they've been doing a brilliant job of just pushing him, pushing as he gets to his third heal there. I think they've been firing. Oh, there's another fire, Zath.
Yep.
The heals basically the double fires hold him steady. His heal's going to expire right as his DCP. Oh no, okay, the middle fire burns out.
Yeah.
There comes the radar from Big Boy. They get a look at Quincy on the top of the cap. Frice's Rugamo gets some shells downrange.
Nice hits.
Very nice hits.
Ayase now in there too. Take a look at that radar circle. It just perfectly covers the entirety of the A cap.
Indeed, and they haven't
That's why that's a strong position there.
And they haven't even used they lose Triarch. I said they haven't even used the Moskva radar yet, so they're in a good position to defend A. Go ahead.
Sky Cancer's about to go down too. He's detected. He's being shot at by Minotaur.
That's a big kill.
Wolfman.
RESIN needs this kill. They just lost their Marceau. They need to answer and pick up this other one. Sky Cancer's pulling the handbrake. Shell's not coming. A couple of them land right as he goes dark.
That was an Ohio shell.
Yeah, he took an Ohio full pin right as he went dark on 620 health.
Ay. At that point, just go into B and run away.
Yeah. Well, if he goes into B, he risks drawing Frice's attention, and a single shell is all it'll take.
Minotaur Torp claims the Moskva.
Ooh, that's a huge kill. Elgar did such a good job of protecting his ship, preserving the HP, and now with his radar off the board, I don't think they can defend the A-cap again.
Nope. Peyton's already leaving. Price is already leaving.
Yep. 300 still plus lead for ELSR here in Game 1. We're 3 minutes from a victory.
Triple Venn diagram going up at C. Eagle Lance caught in 2 of those.
Eagle Lance is caught by 2 different radars here at C. Inori has no shot. Inori has no shots. Neither does the. Wow. He's caught in 2 radars and no one can shoot him, Zath.
Right.
That's amazing.
I don't think we've ever seen that before.
The perfectly triangulated position as Inori takes at least one Citadel there from the Ohio.
More shells coming in.
Finally, Inori gets some shells downrange on Eagle Lance, but it's going to come way, way too late, and they're going to miss anyway. There's the A-cap starting to convert. Even more pressure now on RESIN here in Game 1. They're farming out the Wusta.
Oh, Frice is stopping right in front of torpedoes. He's actually backing up. This is probably going to do it.
Yeah, he's going to take one of these, and that's
Oh,
my goodness! Wow.
Okay, alert.
So we had 2 kills there. 2 more kills there. Wow. Ship's
Everybody dies.
Dying everywhere now all of a sudden. Okay, each Ohio got a kill. They killed the Minotaur.
Yeah.
Which Minotaur? On the border. Okay, they killed Inori.
Inori. Yep.
They killed Inori. All right.
Moskva.
They
in
burned out
monster
the
spot right
Wushta.
by Sky Cancer.
Freiss managed to live because the torpedoes ran out next to his hull.
Yeah.
As now the Harugumo of Eagle Lance is kind of the sole survivor over here. He's going to be able to grab C. So all of these ELSR ships at A now trying to get back into the fight. The Bergonia, 8952, should be able to step on B here in a moment.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see how RESIN wins this game now, Zath. I just don't.
No. I don't see it either.
The enemy is about to win.
It felt like RESIN had, torpedoes. Minotaur taking some torpedoes over here.
Yep.
Okura. Freiss, a little bit of revenge from Freiss there. It felt like RESIN had done a really good job of sneaking the A-cap away, and then they rotated guys back toward mid, and then the ELSR responded back to A again. Really, really well executed. They finally get some shells on the Bergonia, but it's too late to get the reset. The B-cap converts. So
30
now,
seconds to go.
30 seconds on the game timer. I mean, they can pick up some more damage, Zath, but they'd have to root that Bergonia out of the cap and convert it. It's not going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
All over but the crying as the time
it.
ticks away here in game one.
I don't think I'm going to get a death pick.
I don't think so. I mean, they might get Peyton, right? Bergonia shell's going in right now. Nope.
Nope.
Nope. All right. ELSR with a solid win here in game one. Looking strong, making their bid to get back into the grand finals.
Yeah. Very interesting play there. I got to say, I liked what RESIN was doing early on, but just a couple of key moments completely flipped things.
Absolutely. And I loved watching each team react. Moves and counter moves, Zath. Tons of fun to watch them reposition ships around the board. And I think in the end, as it has so many times in the past, the speed of those French destroyers simply gives ELSR more flexibility to reposition.
Right.
All right. Well, let's throw it back to the studio, guys. I'm sure Boggsy and Geish, you have some things to say. We'll see you guys for game two shortly.